Halito. Peace and blessings. Copper Nation, salute to you. First Lady, salute to you. Halito to everyone out there in the nation. Um, I want could you put a fire emoji if you can hear me loud and clear? Could you drop fire emojis if you can hear me loud and clear? We got Purple Lover in the house. Peace and blessings. There's today I got a lot to talk about because there are some things that happened today, and I'm going to address this, and I'm going to address this for the last and final time. Okay, I'm going to First Ladies in the house. How you doing, Copper Nation, Purple Lover? How you doing? Long time no see, Purple Lover. But normally, normally, Peanut Nola 504 is one of the most positive people in the nation. Okay, I like to say that I'm more positive than negative. If you had to look at me from the outside, I am more of a builder than a divider. Okay, but I will tell you that when you cross me, then you will see a side of me that you probably would have thought out of such a nice, gentle person. I have been doing this conscious community thing for a minute now. Okay. I haven't done it as long as others. I've been only doing it for 4 years on the internet, talking conscious community. But what I do understand is you got to watch who you gain relationships with as far as friendship. You got to watch who you build with because everybody you cannot connect with. Your message is not meant for everybody. You trying to build nations, you trying to do what's right is not for everybody. There are some people who love conflicts. Truth searching. Our peace and blessings to you. There are some people who love conflicts, who live and die with debates, conflicts. Black American radio in the house, conflicts, dividing our nations. There are some that don't want to get where you get. They don't want to be where you get. They're always trying to debunk everything that you do. All the hard things that you work on with your knowledge, with your truth, everybody is not for you. I had to learn that the hard way that everybody is not for you. Some of the dangerous people you have upon that's hang right upon you. Some people who you think that love you so much, that means well about you, that you think, I'm vibing with that person. Well, I went into conscious community trying to bring people together. American hydra. Look at the American truth. That's what I want to call the system. That's what I want to call it. That empress. I got to call you the truth because you're doing so great with your content. I want people to understand that I followed the code, nature, nature boy, and his carbonation. I was one of the people who was trying to bring light to that cult. I was one of the people who was supporting different channels who was trying to take down Nature Boy because this man was a polygamist, but this man was using polygamy for a sex cult. So I supported in the community the channels that were taking this man down, that was exposing this man for who he is. I was supporting people who really wasn't supporting me. They got some people that believe that you owe them something. Some people believe if you support somebody else because you beefing with others, that you should be beefing with them too. If I'm cool with Truth Searcher and you're not cool with Truth Searcher, you expect me to be like you. But I'm not like you. I'm a man and I have my own opinion about people. A man can decide on who he wants to follow, who he wants to subscribe to. A man does not have to answer to no one. A man does not have to answer to nobody. So we had a brother in the community that says that he has the best content out on YouTube, that he feels himself. He likes to feel himself. He loves himself more than he loves his content. He talks so much about himself. Arrogant people. Arrogance. Narcissism. Arrogance. All about himself. Who don't give credit to the people who made him who he is on YouTube. I have been real with everybody when it came down to YouTube, when it came down to social media. I have been fair. I have been honest. I opened my panel. I open up everything to everyone. I don't judge my people. I welcome people with open arms to come over here with Peanut Nola 504. How dare you try to tarnish my name? How dare you try to tarnish my name and saying because the sister Real Talk TV, Real Talk TV supports my channel. Real Talk TV comes in and supports my channel. Now, what kind of man would I be if somebody is supporting me and I don't support them? So Real Talk TV had a panel, and I happened to go on the panel and support the book that was written. And they asked me for some advice, and I gave them some advice. And this brother, this narcissism brother, comes in the chat and talks about he has the world's greatest content. Now, the T came on my panel, and I mean came on Real Talks TV panel, and the T was talking to Real Talk TV. They have a right. She has a right to have who the hell she wants on a panel because that's her panel. Who is me to tell somebody what to do on their panel? So the brother who I'm talking about gets feelings because he saw me as betraying him because he saw me in somebody else's chat. So he went on Instagram, start calling me all kinds of bitches and hoes. But he said it, he didn't realize Brother 504, Indigenous Warrior, was in the chat. So when he realized that Brother 504, Indigenous Warrior, was in the chat, he blocked him. So then I went to confront him like a man would confront another man. I didn't go with no he say, she say shit. I want to go see it for myself. Soon as I went into the brother's chat to not curse him out, to talk to the brother like a man, the brother blocked me and told me that I'm with the ops. That I'm with the ops. I ain't a part of no damn beam team. I ain't part of nobody's goddamn team. part of the Aboriginal team. My channel was built on the Indians. My channel was built on the Indians, the tribe of the Indians. My channel was not built on the outside. It was not built on the outside with drama. I fight for my people. Sometimes you got to disconnect yourself with people who don't have the same agenda that you have. Now I'm going to get on with talking about our Aborigine. We got brothers that's even in Aborigine that deals, well, there's a lot of bickering, there's a lot of dividing in our nation. And we have to understand that we all are here for the same purpose, the purpose of taking our land back. There's no greater than none of us are greater than each other. This message belongs to all of us. You all are great in all of your ways. All of you guys are unique. You all are unique. There's no reason to envy with each other. You guys got some of the most fire panels I have ever seen. The Aborigine teams that we got can't be touched. I've been watching you guys, and I've been watching you guys grow. I've been watching this past year, and I have seen our Aborigine people grow. I remember when American Hunters, I remember when you first came to my panel, and you were so nervous to talk to us. You were so nervous. And now I'm so proud of your channel. Your channel is rocking. Shout out to our Hawaiian, indigenous, Hawaiian, Smiles 808. I get a lot of people that are from the, we got so many indigenous people that subscribe and follow my channel. All praises to all the indigenous, all the indigenous people out there. Shibi, I tell you that we are stronger together than apart. I'm not going to allow the outsiders to distract me for what the stuff that I am trying to build. I didn't come on YouTube to take somebody's down. To join hand in hand. I just wanted to see a cult leader leave social media. I just wanted to see that cult leader who has been leading these young people down to demons. I just wanted to see. And shout out to SL Davis. Shout out to O'Neill TV. Shout out to all the channels. Shout out to the T, because they all tried to warn me. Shout out to EP. They all tried to warn me, but I was trying to be a team player. I was very supportive of the brother. But everybody ain't for you. Some people are for themselves. Everybody ain't gonna never be for you. You gotta learn the hard ways. When people kick you up your ass, you got to learn the hard way. We gotta work on our paperwork. We gotta work on our land patents. We gotta work on trying to be the best that we can be as one nation. And we gotta separate ourselves from people who are not a part of the same agenda as us. We have to remove our way from people who are dark entities. Shout out to Lotus Gemini. All the people that this brother had support from. That he's kicking all these people because of Beagle, because of money and power. Money. How dare anybody tell me who I should be supporting or who I should not support? How dare you? How dare you tell me as a man I should not follow who? I share videos all the time trying to get you to support each other. When I made over 1,000 subscribers and I had the power to share, I share, I share, I share. Because I love my people. I don't make it all about me. So anybody that see somebody trying to discredit me or take my name and scorn my name, if you didn't know me now, you never will. Shout out to Rainstorm. If you didn't know me now, you never will. You're, just like I told people, you cannot. How dare anybody to tell you who you should subscribe to, who you should be, just because you don't like someone. You're a grown man, you're a grown woman. Ain't nobody gonna dictate who you should subscribe to. We got people on TikTok. We got the Native Americans on TikTok. They are all upset. The Native Americans, the Mongoloids, are very upset because of the movement. They think we trying to take something from them. I had one of them call me a monkey. It's amazing. The most thinnest lips in the world. They all, these white $5 Indians. And they're the main ones want to call us a monkey. It's crazy. They asked me to butt dance for them. What is our tribal dance? They asked me, what is my tribal dance? What is my tribal food? What is my tribal dance? What is my culture? You don't know? You never been to New Orleans to see my culture? Like I say, do not allow people to control you in your search. Your search. Because I love watching Truth Searcher. I love watching that brother channel. Shout out to Rainstorm, brother Rainstorm. Shout out to First Lady. Shout out to Outlaw. Shout out to all y'all. Because let me tell you something about beef. There's a lot of people who can talk tough. There's a lot of people who can talk tough on social media. There's a lot of woofing out there on social media. There's a lot of bullying on social media. But let me tell you something about a bully. A bully don't like to be bullied. A bully don't like to be bullied. I can tell you that. One bully don't like to be bullied. Don't ever let somebody take something from you. This using cult-like tactics. Cult-like tactics. If you don't follow me, F you. If you don't follow you, follow me. F you. You're not a part of what I'm trying to. Well, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to tell me something like that? Having these people, they ain't paying your mortgage. They ain't taking care of you. They ain't paying your bills. Let me adjust my mic. Could you hear me loud and clear? Could y'all hear me loud and clear? I adjust my mic. Could you guys hear me loud and clear? Test the 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take my headsets off. Could anybody hear me loud and clear? Can anyone hear me loud and clear? All right, yeah. I just want people to understand that we got too many bullies out here in conscious community. We got too many bullies out here in conscious community. And I see it in our Aborigine sector. I see it out here in the conscious community sector. I see it all over the place. I see bullies out here who want to bully the weak. We got people don't understand. You don't even know where the hell you come from. We got brothers out here still calling themselves king. We got brothers out here calling themselves queen, calling themselves a European name. Kings and queens were Europeans, pirates that stole from. See, you got to understand that the queen, she was the Queen of England, ordered people to steal for her wealth. The queen ordered people to steal for her wealth. That's where pirates come from. These was not some beautiful people that we salute. We always saluting kings and queens. We always talk about the royalty. We get so caught up in a royalty, but we don't understand that kings and queens were the thieves of the people. They were stealing from poor people. That's why nations were so poor. And that's why they were so rich. Salute to Tony. But we the main one wants to be, we want to call ourselves royalty, kings and queens. You evolve higher than a king and a queen. You are a goddess. You are a god. You are a chief. You are a chiefess. You have evolved bigger than thieves. Your culture is not from thieves. Your culture don't come from thieves. You haven't stolen things from nations of people. But we want to salute who's the king. You can have the king of content. You can have the king of content. I'm tired of holding back. I'm tired of holding back. I'm tired of being nice. Because what nice gets you is a kick up your ass. Our people, so we got to get tired of being so nice. Tired of being nice to everybody who ain't nice to us. We building with the wrong people. It's why we can't get nowhere as a nation of people. Most of the people got their stimulus money. They out there partying like it ain't no tomorrow. Some of these people that I saw, I could not believe some of the things. There was, it's okay. And it's not me to judge people what the hell you do with your money. But some of them going to blow that money. Some of them people who have 7 children, 8 children, going to have well with over $10,000. And they run through that, and half of their children ain't going to get shit. Half of their children ain't going to receive anything. Half of them not going to use that to buy land. Half of them not going to use that to help grow more vegetables in their gardens. Because we still enslaved mentally. We didn't come here on slave ships. We got mentally slaved in our own land. We got mentally slaved in our own land when they murdered off our ancestors and most of our young people who was raised under these oppressors. That's why you hate your brother so much. That's why you hate your sister so much. Because it's inside you to hate. It's built inside you to hate one another. You were born to hate yourself. They turn one against another. How many of us going to work together out here? We need to get on the front line. It's time for us to get on. You want to build tribes. We're going to start getting into communities, building our own schools so we can teach curriculum that talks about our people. Aborigine people should be in the curriculum. We need Aborigine in the curriculum in the school system. We've been told one way, but we're not taught the right way. We told one way, but we're not taught the right way. All of them. I just asked somebody on TikTok. I say you can find slave ships, but they're in Africa. You can find slave ships, but they're in Africa. Why they not here in the States? Why the slave ships are not here in the States? Why? Now, why? Why you tell me why the slave ships are not here in the States? You can find Confederate history. You can find the Titanic. You can find them Titanic ships. They make movies about the Titanic. But where's your slave ship? We talk about it all the time. If I'm laying next to your ass and you laying next to my ass, Tony, and you gotta make a boo-boo. You gotta urinate on yourself. You're shackled in chains, and you're gonna tell me that you're gonna survive a 3-month trip without shitting and pissing on each other. You're gonna make a 3-month trip without having a female, without having a female bleed on you. A 3-month trip. I mean, how stupid could you be? You coming on, 504 Warrior? I've been waiting for you to come on, brother. I'm burning my mouth by myself, bro. American Heritage, the link is in the chat. American Heritage, I would love for you to come on the panel. We got an open rainstorm. I'm calling all the soldiers up. Y'all come on, Truth Searcher. Come on, Pony Lots. Come on, y'all. Come on here. Smiles 808. The link is in the chat. Monique Hill in the house. The link is in the chat. Open panel. Anybody want to come on and talk with Peanut Nola 504? Brother 504, Indigenous Warrior, drop the link one more time, my brother. Drop the link for the people. The link is in the chat. We got to open. Anybody want to say something? Anybody? There's an open panel. I'm not going to interrupt you. There's no interruption over here. I am not going to interrupt you. You can open your mouth, say your piece. Come on. If you are a follower of the person that said unsubscribe to me, and you want to come up here and check me, come on, open the panel. Anybody who wants to come on here and talk to Peanut, whether you dislike me or like me or not, you're welcome to come on a panel. Because my chat, I got enough wrenches in the chat. We got enough people in my chat that's going to cover the blood on my chat. Ain't nobody going to get in this chat because everybody knows that we got the best moderators. We got the best moderators. We got the best moderators. We ain't going to see no trolls in this chat. We ain't going to see no trolls in this chat. We got intelligent moderators. We got intelligent moderators. Son baby, how you doing? Son baby in the house. Sheeby in the house. Anybody come on over? Open panel. Open panel. Forever hold your peace. The doors are open. We got purple in the house. We got Tony. We got Tony. It's so nice. It's so nice to get Tony up here. It is so nice to get Tony. What up,
Hey,
Tony?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
It's my honor and pleasure to have you on the panel.
hi, Tony.
How you doing, Purple?
Yeah.
I thought Purple,
I'm doing
Purple
good. How
never,
are
never
you guys
left the
doing?
Purple. I thought you left the country.
No,
So,
I've been missing it. I wasn't, been missing it. Been trying.
got rainstorm. We got a whole. We got this used to be the old panel right here. rainstorm,
Mm-hmm.
rainstorm and Purple.
Hold
We're
on, who
gonna start
let
talking.
rainstorm on?
Yeah, y'all mute y'all mic. We're gonna start with Tony.
Okay.
Peace and blessings, Tony.
What's going on, brother?
That's been a raggedy day. It's been a raggedy day, my brother. I had no idea that I had enemies. I had no idea that I had enemies. My brother 504 Indigenous Warrior was in the chat. What happened is I don't just follow the indigenous people. I was following the takedown of a cult leader, right? So the people that actually I know you heard me come up before and talk about Nature Boy, this guy who is leading these young people astray. So I do, so I was always supporting all the people who are trying to take him down. I don't really do too much content on it because they have enough of them doing it, right? So I stay in my sector, but I also support these people. I got a lot of respect for the ones that take them down. But this cat World News got in his feelings because what happened was I was on Real Talk TV. Sometimes you see her in the chat. She's always supporting the channel. Real Talk TV. Real nice person. I believe if you support me, I support you. There's no one way. It's not a one-way scene. If you come and support Peanut Nola 504, it's my obligation to come to your channel and support you. If I see you out there, I'm supposed to do my job and support you. So I did that. I went on Real Talk TV. And they had a nice panel going on. What happened was I was on the panel, and the T who covers Nature Boy came on. So the T and World News are rivals. They hate each other. So Nature Boy, the T and World News hate each other. And World News saw me in the chat. On the panel. And he went to telling his followers that I'm a traitor. He was saying that fuck Peanut Nola 504, that bitch and all this other shit. So my brother 504 to this warrior, he ain't having it. So he notified me. I went up, I seen the dude on the live. So and me as a man, I went into his chat to try to confront him and ask what the problem is, brother. Who are you to tell me who I should support or who I should not support? I didn't know that me and you were sleeping together. I didn't know that we had a relationship going. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? My wife is the only one that I can sit and listen to, and she tell me about something. She have that right to tell me over 20 years. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to tell me who I should support, who I should not support? So he done that to O'Neal channel. They trying to destroy that channel. He done it to SL Davis. He has been a Newsome out here. Out here in the conscious community. So I said to myself, you're gonna call me out. I don't know what the hell going on. Don't know why this man attacked me. And all I have been was supportive to him. If you go in the community section, I even share his videos. I'm about the only one that share outside, and I'm a part of the Aborigine team. So I'm trying to support other people. You hear me? So I just kind of felt pissed off and I felt disrespected. So I had to make this live to make it clear because he told all his following to unsubscribe to Peanut 504. If I catch you in the chat, I'm gonna block you. If I catch you in Peanut Nola 504 chat, he's gonna block me. He gonna block y'all. So Brown Eyes Nerves, or anybody, if y'all follow this brother, he say he gonna block anybody.
No, him.
So I don't give a damn. I'm a part of the indigenous team. I don't give a shit about what's going on with him. people, my Indians back me up. My Indians got my back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So I can give a damn about what this brother talking. You know?
Hmm. I just don't follow him. I just don't follow him, brother.
You ever heard the brother talk to people, bro? How the dude and the dude been in jail like multiple times. You know, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? But in that
Yeah.
thug shit, I know what I want to tell him. I'm a truck driver. I'll meet your ass. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'3". I'm 244 pounds. I would love to meet you, brother. Now we can box like fucking men.
Right.
We don't no shit. We box like men. You know? So it is what it is. But ain't no.
Yeah.
This all about, like I said, I know my team. My team got my back. My indigenous team got my back.
Got
I ain't worried about him. So y'all see trolls come up here, y'all know to block them. Y'all know to block them. Y'all got the right to block them. That's why all y'all got rich. I want y'all to keep y'all eyes open. You see anybody come in my chat fuckery, block their ass.
Okay.
Anything you want to say, Purple Level, I know you used to follow him too. You probably get blocked, sister. Say anybody that's on my channel gonna get blocked.
Well, it's no problem because, like, I had to move away from that type of content anyway.
Right.
Because what you focus on, you become, and that's not anything I want to become. The last thing I want to become is a master short bus. I'm good on that.
Yeah, it messes with your psyche too.
That's right. What you think about the king, the word king and queen? What you think about that, Tony? What you think about that? And then I'm ask Purple Lover. Then I'm ask Rainstorm. What do you think about the European term king?
I don't use it. I don't use it at all.
I don't think people are educated to like done their research on it. It's not because I was dumb to it too. I used to be the main one calling myself a king. My son actually got
I used to talk
YouTube
like that years ago, but
yeah,
when
look,
I found out,
I don't want y'all to think I'm contradicting myself. My son made a video on my YouTube about 4 kings. I didn't co-sign that, but he was, he's young, and I'm still teaching him. So I want people to understand that. I'm not forcing nothing down my son. He has to grasp my movement is. I don't force my children. They have to gradually, learn on their own. So that's just the way it is. But it is what it is. But he know who he is. He know he a chief. And I talked to him about it. He also killed the song though, but whatever, What's up, Rainstorm?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat, man. Peace to everybody up here and everybody down in the chat. I think somebody else was talking about it. It might have been a real rap earlier. I'm pretty sure it was. And I look at it like, I guess, how would you say? I know when you look up queen or king, they up under an emperor or an empress, title wise. And I kind of agree with. I tried to ask Real Rap in his on his channel, but I think probably God and Goddess. Well, I already know God and Goddess is higher than them two anyway. Because when you look up Emperor or Empress, right? When you look up God, I mean, you look up a Emperor or Empress, they're higher than that. But then it goes into, okay, what do we call our people? If you want to put them on the highest level. So I guess we go to chief and chiefessness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think I'm gonna stop because lately a couple of y'all brothers and sisters been going in on that. So out of all respect, I guess I need to change it. Even though we got a lot of people like Empress Copper Fox, Empress Holbert, all them cool sisters and brothers, So I guess I got to start using a different terminology. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know no other way to put it because nobody looks up or has put it out there, right? To where instead of calling emperors or empresses or chief or chieftainess anything higher than God or goddess, because first it came out back then it came out way back then because when you go on like Sinetta and them channel, all the black conscious dudes, everybody, what's up, God? What's up, God? Is so I kind of left that alone, but I think it's probably just something I need to study into anyway. But go ahead, brother.
Like I said, I never knock people who want to continue calling themselves that, but I tell people why I don't use it. I'm not here to be a dictator. I'm not here to tell people what they should and what they shouldn't do. If you feel like you a king and queen, be a king and queen. But I'm just letting you know that behind king and queen, damn it, there were thieves. So if you guys want to be a part of a thief, because they just think about it, even the African nations, the African kings, they were. That's why they country are so poor. That's why they got the poorest people in their country because they had rulers in their land that were very vicious, very vicious.
Right.
And they tortured their people, and they gave them nothing but the bits and pieces of food and stuff. And like I said, that was the work of kings and queens. A lot of people don't understand. They won't do the research and realize that I know it sounds cool. I know it sounds cool because I used to love it. Matter of fact, this lion hat that I have on my head has a crown on it. But
Right.
you have to understand that we have to really attack our roots. We got to get closer to stuff that's pertaining to us. You know what I'm saying? Because what we have as people, we great too. We got a lot of great things about us. Y'all just don't realize. So why should we dip in other people's culture when we can enjoy our own? We used to have animal skin. We wore animal skin because we love to live with the animals.
That's right.
So we would take the animal skin and put the animal skin on our backs. And a lot of people don't know that. They take tiger skin. They put it on. We might have wore our little feathers, but we look like Native Americans.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't look like no Native Americans. Okay? So we're not stealing their culture. We're not stealing. There's a difference between Native American and there's a difference between Albo. Albo means we were here first. We were the original. People can't get that in their mind that melanated people were here thousands and thousands and thousands of years before there was anything about a Mongoloid or Christopher Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
That's the purpose.
Yeah, I'm here. I think if you're going to call yourself something, just be mindful of the frequency that it creates. If it resonates with you, so be it. But with understanding the history now of it, yeah, I won't be calling myself a queen. So,
I think about it. Look, do y'all realize that the Queen Elizabeth and all them old queens, the old ass queens, do you realize they were sleeping with their brothers? They were sleeping with their
Oh
cousins.
yeah.
Their first cousin.
Yes, they were.
that still is.
Yeah,
They
they're
still
still doing
is.
it.
Queen
But
Elizabeth is married to
that's
her third
like
cousin.
that's what I wanted. That's what you want your lady to be a queen. That these people slept with their relatives.
Yeah, I think
They were like
queen means slut, I believe.
they were like
I
so
had already
I just
started.
gotta get it real.
You still breaking up, brother Peanut. You chopping up.
Yeah, I had already moved to goddess
I don't think it's me because I just
and
knew.
god. Just because of what that energy resonates and the power it brings when you allow yourself to resonate with that frequency. Because words are extremely powerful.
I agree with Sister Purple. I mean, but you got to think that we got a lot of language blended into our stuff, right? So it's a little. I mean, like you said, it's all research and looking up. All our stuff is research, looking up who your genealogy is, and our bloodlines and our history. And now, it's like, okay, use certain names. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like back in the day, we say, "What's up, dog? What's happening, dog?" All that type of stuff. It's the same thing, which we all know what a dog is, but when you say it backwards, it's God. It's
Yeah.
all this, a lot of technology, and it's, you know what I'm saying? It's how you, I guess, you present it to somebody, or even on a personal level, how you come across to somebody. I guess that's the way I'm looking at it, but it goes back to, hey, this is the proper thing that our people said to one another, like saying Halito or Osio, or it's a lot of research to all this. It ain't like you can just walk this line because I heard it from somebody else. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's why I respect everybody's path, because, like, what resonates for you may not resonate for me, and that's okay. Everybody has their own journey still to be on.
And
So
I
I
got so
just,
much respect for Smiles 808. Shout out to the Hawaiian family. We have some Hawaiian families that always come in and support my channel.
Okay.
Support, because you there's some history about the Hawaiians, the devastation that they did to the Hawaiians.
Right.
Man, that she had a story that she was talking about the people that actually conquered Hawaii and done a lot of damage over there. So shout out to that sister who always supporting. I think indigenous people. See, I want people to understand this is not a hate channel. We don't
Right. This
hate.
is not a hate
Yeah,
mm,
channel.
yeah, we don't hate. We don't hate
No,
the
we don't hate
African.
nobody.
yeah, I
No,
hate
We don't hate
nobody.
nobody.
no,
We
I
just
don't
trying to
hate
teach who
nobody.
we are.
Right.
We don't hate nobody. Cause see,
Yeah, excuse me. It's a couple of motherfuckers I do hate, but go ahead. It's some
Brainstorm,
motherfucker that
that's like you
deserves
want
some
to
hate.
turn out.
There's a couple of motherfuckers that deserve some hate, and I'm telling
Oh
you.
man.
because people think because I get a couple of people on my panel, and I always tell people the opinions of the people that are in my chat or on my panel does not reflect the opinions of people of 504. So if you guys are having a dialogue, you guys are not agreeing. It's okay to not agree, but we got to be respectful when it
That's
comes down
right.
to our people.
Because everybody
That's
have an
very true.
opinion.
Mm,
Because it's opinion.
Well,
I'm
like they said
everybody got
also,
an asshole.
Brother Peanut and everybody on the panel, opinions are like assholes.
I knew you
Everybody
were going
got
to say
one.
that.
How did
I
you know
knew
I'm
you were
saying
going
it,
to
bro?
go there.
I think I just said
Oh
it.
man.
I mean, but it's true. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's like they say, who somebody said this the other day. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all.
Right.
I
Hmm.
think it's my brother that I stay with now, because I'm down in Atlanta now.
That's what my
And
mother
but
always
he
say.
Hmm.
yeah,
I grew up hearing both of them statements. My aunt used to always say that the opinions are like assholes.
everybody got one.
Hmm.
It's but then again, we're also talking to one another because I consider us extended family. You know what I
Right.
mean? We
Yeah.
can relate to one another. The same. Yeah, it was my brother that I'm staying here with now. Me and him was rapping about the same thing, and it's like how you see Mexicans talk to each other in Spanish or whatever, or
Hmm.
any other nation, nationality of people. But then when they're around everybody that's all included, they'll go back to English. And he brought up to me that yeah, but that's their first language. You know what I'm saying? He said that's why they using their second language is English to make everybody feel comfortable. Because I was telling him when I was in the Marine Corps how my Mexican partner invited me and my wife over at the time, and he would say, I said, man, I really don't feel too comfortable. They was all in the Marines too. He said, no, but he said you got to remember when you around us, we ain't gonna talk like that because we know you don't know what we're saying and it makes you feel uncomfortable. I said, okay, cool.
Right.
We used to have a good time. We stayed in base housing together. He lived right behind me. No, he was all right, dude. He's from Texas. Him and plus his wife was she was deaf. You know, his wife and my wife, they got along fine. But it's just the whole point of like Bernie Mac say, don't be afraid of the word motherfucker. It's a person, place, a thing, all that, and put it in a funny way. We talk like that around one another. But
Right.
when you're going to get a job, when you going to, they say, they interviewing you for a job or something, uh, you ain't going, motherfucker, I know how to drive this goddamn truck. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? You ain't talking like that. You know what I mean? It's just the way stuff is lined up. You know what I mean? But my partner, he looks at it. My brother that I stay with, he's not my real brother, but we've been friends since 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? We both from St. Louis. That's why I'm down here now. You know, he helping the
I'm
brother
from
out. You
St.
know,
Louis,
in
brother.
Atlanta.
I'm from St. Louis.
Huh?
I'm from St.
Oh, well,
Louis.
what's up, Dirty? What's
What's
Oh
going
happening, Dirt
on?
Lord,
Dog?
Right.
oh Lord.
Yeah. I'm from
Like,
St. Louis.
it's amazing that everybody that I have connected with, because I'm a truck driver, so I met up some brothers that I worked with throughout all the years. And guess what? Some of the coolest brothers I ever met is from St. Louis. Man, I don't know what it is about New Orleans people and St. Louis. It seems like we just have mutual respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. I don't know where. Maybe it's because of that. Don't the Mississippi River run up to y'all?
Right. Just different territories.
Yeah, different territories, and
Hmm.
Well,
that's crazy.
and also I think I've always looked at it like this guy got a lot of family. I got a couple of aunties and stuff that stay in Chicago, and I think what it is, you got St. Louis, Chicago, New
Right.
Orleans, Memphis, and
Yeah.
Kansas City. We all kind of connect in a way. You know what
Arkansas
I'm
too.
saying? Oh yeah, you can throw Arkansas in there also.
Yeah,
You
shout out
know,
to Arkansas. I'm right here in Arkansas right now. Maybe that's why I'm crackling and popping right now.
Yeah, I got a lot of
right.
family in Arkansas.
I got the majority of ours is in St. Louis, but like I said, my
Mhm.
mama's sisters and them, they been up in Chicago since I was born. We used to go up there every year, every other year. I was saying that on Brother Truth Searcher channel because he from Chi-Town too. You know, there's a
Okay.
couple other brothers and sisters. And I think
Shout out to that
because
Michigan Wolverine down there, Pony Locks.
hey, what's up? Yeah, I seen Pony Locks in there. Salute, sis. It's just one of those. I think it's just a traveling pattern. But my granddaddy was from Paris, Texas, before he met my grandmama when he came to St. Louis.
Indigenous Chata,
See, and
Mhm.
I've been researching it in genealogy. I'm kind of
Gretchen
stuck on
Helms.
fourth. Oh, Gretchen's from Texas also.
No, I don't know. I just shot them out. Go ahead.
Oh, my
Don't
fault.
mind
My
me.
fault. No. I didn't know. I skipped back. I can't type in. I see people saying salute to me. Salute to everybody. Said salute to me also. But on my phone, I can't text back. At least I don't know how. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So salute to everybody that says salute to me and stuff like that. Much bliss. It's just one of those things. But going back to like what Peanut was just saying, also, I just stopped driving. I'm not gonna say I'm retired, but I just don't want to do it no more. For the last 14 to 15 years, I was driving 18 wheelers. I've been damn near everywhere. That's how we talked back in the day. When Peanut first start coming into all of this. Vice versa. Uh, it's just I just don't want to drive 18 wheelers no more. And my partner was saying that while I'm down here in Atlanta. He's like, man, your shit, your CDLs is like gold. I'm like, yeah, but man, I don't want to drive trucks no more. I just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It,
Yeah, it's
it's
hard work, though.
I mean, it's not to me because since I've done it so long, it's not as hard as it is. Kind of, it wears on you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
I
like
drive
I've
the
been a
trucks
damn
in the
near.
city, though.
Say again, brother.
Yeah, I drive the trucks in the city.
Yeah, and I mean, even when I done some local work too. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
just I don't want to do this shit no more. That's how my mind was clicking. You
Right.
know, and and the last dude I worked for, he was a cool brother. I mean, great to me. I was an owner operator, but I was just driving his trucks. Only thing he split was he split everything down the middle. Only thing is your fuel. So when I come in on Fridays, I was off on the weekends, and I was off every day.
Okay.
But I was off. This brother was very cool. I still got his number. He a good man. Uh, it's just one day I was just like, I want to do this shit no more. Just it
But you
just
make good
it was
money driving trucks.
yeah, you make very good money when them
Yeah.
dispatchers ain't bullshitting around. That's what it boils down to, dispatching. Now I'm probably not like Brother Peanut is where he can get on the board or he can okay, I want this load and I'm able to handle this for this day or these 2 days or 3 days or whatever.
Yeah, I
It
kind
was
of
like
got it good, y'all. I've been with the same company for years, and I just I got a lot of seniority going on, and I can say that in 1 week, man, I live it up, man. That's why I tell people, I say, look, when I tell people when they donate to this channel for just supporting the channel, that's just to support my channel. I'm not going to be sitting here telling you, demanding you what you should be doing, giving me money. I didn't come on here for that. Okay, I got a nice
Right.
living. Okay, I didn't come on here to just I do it for fun. If somebody want to support my channel, it is what it is. But to be demanding people that they this conscious community stuff is for free. This is for
Yeah.
free. So for those, if somebody gave me $2, I'm cool with that, because it's just appreciation behind it. People tend to, and if they don't give anything, I still love them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I know people's heart. I know how they subscribe. I know how they share my videos. I know how they always come in these chats and always support me. So that's what I love about the people that follow our indigenous team. We just say we got some of the
Hmm.
greatest people.
We do, and one thing that I love about all this, and I'm a snatch this kind of from Real Rap when he was on earlier, when he first came on about 15 minutes into his live or whatever. I truly could get what he was talking about. He was like,
Yeah,
I've
everybody
been through
cut
this
off.
door. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, he was saying I've been through this door. It was like this. I've been through that door, and so on and so on else. He said until I came into this indigenous, knowledge. He said the
You still
doors
there,
are
brother Peanut?
beautiful.
Huh?
What?
Y'all, what y'all said?
Go ahead. It was something the brother said. I can't. I couldn't hear him.
What you say, Tony? You all right, Tony?
Is he still there?
You must got a volume problem. You keep going, brother.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to cut the brother off. No, I'm just saying, but when Real Rap said about going through different doors, such as doors in our history, as far as, okay, I started off as a Baptist or whatever your thing was, was raised this way. Then we got off into, what Farrakhan used to talk about, and so on and so on and so on, whatever walks of life, right? Then we come into this and it's like full circle. It's like, damn, okay, I didn't know we was this. I didn't know, and so on and so on. It's like we here now, and you can't forget it because it's here. Especially like you said, like all of us say, digging into your people, your relatives, your bloodline, it's right there in your face, And I figure as though I finally found that, especially when you start going into spirituality and what our people used to do, all these different type of things that make you whole, along with your family and friends and so on. We already know about the family and friends part. That it's kind of hard to pull them over a little bit. You know what
Mr.
I'm
Dark
saying?
Fly, brother. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Lady Solo. Shout out to Brian's. What you're saying is so correct because I was a very, very religious person. For those who
Hmm.
probably noticed that probably think I was a preacher, but I was never a preacher. Okay, but I'm a very spiritual person. Okay, and I still believe in the
Hmm.
Most High. I still believe. I don't believe in this Jesus that's going around. But I do believe in the Most High. Okay, I'm a very
Yeah.
spiritual person. Okay, very
I,
spiritual person.
I go
I
along
pray
with
to
it.
the,
I go along with that.
yes, I pray to the trees. I pray to the sun. I'm everything. I'm everything. I just believe. Nobody can ever take my spirituality away, my brother.
Yeah, I totally agree. 110%. I got you. I totally
Because
agree with you on that.
yes, because whatever moves you, everybody got a testimony in their life. Everybody has been from the bottom and all the way to the top. And I think what makes me upset is when people lose their spiritual part about themselves. When they don't honor, they don't acknowledge the highest being. They don't acknowledge their God. They just act like there's not a God. And the Aborigine people, we were spiritual beings. So I don't understand why so many are moving away from the spiritual part of themselves. Don't deny your spirituality.
I know why they're doing it. As long as you're in denial, there's no accountability.
Wow.
And to add on to what Sister Purple was saying, I would look at it like a lot of our people just, I'm more comfortable with this. You know what I mean? Whether Jesus coming back or whatever, they just, this is the way it is. This is the way I was raised, and this is the way I'm gonna stay. So when you try to bring something new to them, which really ain't new, everything we're talking about is way older than anything they believed in or whatever, they kind of get
Mhm.
shaky, you know, and because I've heard me and my mama talked about the same thing. She's listening to yourself, uh, YB there, when I was live, you was live, or whoever for that matter was live when I was in Nashville.
Yeah, I see you, DA.
Some people
Go
just,
ahead, brother.
you know, no, that's cool. Salute to that, brother. Salute to whoever was in the chat. But that's what it boils down to. A lot of people, they just say, man, this is the way I'm raised, whether it's Jehovah Witness, whether it's whatever. They just don't want to get away from that because that's been working for them. At least they think so. You know what I'm saying? Probably it has. Who am I to say that? Say, oh, you believe in Jesus coming, nigga. Hey, if that's what you think and that's what you believe in, it's been helping you for I don't
Man,
know how many
that's why I
years.
don't. That's why I stopped disrespecting people who believe whatever makes them want to do good. I seen prisoners, bro. I seen brothers that run around with that Jesus. They believe Jesus, and it changed their life. They're not murdering nobody no more. They clean.
Right.
So if that's helpful to them, who is me to tell them who they shouldn't look up to? That's they God. Okay,
You're
so
right.
but me personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about the Most High, the highest energy,
Mhm.
and I just like I said, our people. Why you think that the white man always used the melanated man to sing, the melanated woman to sing, even when they beat the hell out of him? Because you know why?
Yeah.
Because they had faith. They had the most. There was the most spiritual people. But let me tell you something. We ain't getting our ass beat no more. See, a lot of us that ain't gonna let that religious book control us no more because that's what they did. They manipulated the Bible to use against you,
Yeah.
and
That was,
they want to continue beating your ass with that Bible.
and not just physically though, brother. I mean, really, it's on a mental and spiritual level now.
Aboriginal TV in the house.
Well, that's
FTV
because,
salute.
Rainstorm, if I can enslave your mind, I ain't got to worry about the body. The body is going to
Exactly.
follow the mind.
That's right.
Well, I mean, as far as that goes, it's like, yeah, I ain't gotta beat you if I can control your mind because I know what you can do. You see what I'm saying? It's like I say this from back in my days of listening to Farrakhan. He said, he who gives you your uh diameter surrounds you in your circumference. So they know what you can do and what you can't do. Diameter, you going across, circumference, what goes around you. So I know what you're capable of doing because I taught you it. If you think outside that circle, you're gonna have to come to me. You see what I'm saying? Just stay on this little
Hmm.
plane that I gave you until you start going questioning shit, whatever, then they do whatever they want to you, right?
Well, here's the real game. The real game is to not have sleep, not have chains on you at all, but to have
Right.
your mind enslaved and convince you that you're free. Because as
Yeah,
long as you're convinced you're free, you have no desire to escape.
exactly. Diameter, circumference. Same thing.
Hmm.
You know, it's like I know what you can do. I know what you can't do because I taught it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And first of all, I'm not gonna teach you everything anyway, except for what I just put in front of you. So you're 110% right on that, sister.
Shout out
Hmm.
That's
to Ladarius. Could y'all pronounce that name? Because I don't want to eat it up. I be eating people names up.
Let me see.
Ladaria, Ladaria Quintez.
I'm trying. Hold
I
on. Don't see nothing yet. Hold on.
I don't see it. I don't see it
Okay,
either.
okay. Well, she know who I'm talking about. Shout out to Cherokee Tulu. Of course, I see First Lady again. Um, I did see Aboriginal TV in the house. DA.
Mr. Dark Fly, Mr. Dark Fly brother.
Yeah, Mr. Dark Fly brother. Yeah, we see that brother in there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. You know, I want people to understand that Aboriginal people don't punk bitches. Okay, excuse my French. For those, I want y'all to understand we not weak people. We not weak people. Okay, there was a time when we were manipulated, but we're not weak people. Okay, I want you to understand we're not standing for the drama no more. We're not standing for the drama. Those who are with us, they're with us. Because we're only trying to build nations. We're only trying to build nations with each other, building together. Everything starts with us. Dividing us, we're nothing. When we divided, we're nothing. We're weak when we're divided. We got so many great channels out here. And we all, it's like I said, there's enough room for you all to eat.
Were you talking about the Red Maria chick?
What you say?
Were you talking about the lady named Red Maria? Is that the one you were talking about?
Who Red Maria is?
No, I said Maria.
I think no, I was talking about Aria, yeah, Quintez.
Oh, I see. It says Ladariel.
Ladariel. Shout
Yeah,
out.
he said he said he a man.
Oh, he's a man. I'm sorry. You don't have to get an avatar. You got to get an avatar. Some of y'all be high with hell on, and I don't be knowing who y'all are.
Yeah, because some names will be like that, and you be like, I don't. That's why sometimes you'll see. I'll
sorry.
say,
I apologize.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I'll say that too.
Now. So we were talking about two different people.
Right.
My bad.
My bad. Big time. My bad. Big time. I don't want to call nobody a female. That's a male.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you put your avatars in there, depending on like mine is Spawn. You know.
Shout out to Alex Plummer. I see him in the chat.
Yeah.
Spawn was that dude.
But I tell y'all that the thing what's going on. I'm starting to see that a lot of great things going on in the communities. I see they got a lot of great information that's going on. I think what we're gonna have to start doing, and what I'm starting to see is a lot of Pan African people. They're getting very angry with y'all, and not just them. The Native Americans. Go on TikTok if you guys get a chance.
I'm on TikTok.
And they are very upset with saying we're trying to take their history. They're very upset thinking we're trying to take their history. So, there's a lot of teaching that we have to keep doing, y'all. Keep motivating yourself. Aborigine people are not Native Americans. We're not claiming to be Native Americans.
Exactly. I mean, I've seen some of their channels on YouTube. I just don't even look at them. While they running around looking like half Mexican and half Chinese. That's what y'all are. With a pinch of what do you call in there? Portugal or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's like, look, now I'm going to talk some shit. Look, you little fat body motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't here. How about that? And then when you bring up the shit that so many other channels put out of pictures of y'all, and God forbid mention the Incas, the Mayans, and all them that's on the wall, y'all getting y'all goddamn heads cut off for coming with that stupid shit. Go ahead.
But here's the trick. I'm sorry, Rainstorm. Even
good.
With some of them, they admit that they do not look like the original people from their tribe. And they were wondering why their hair doesn't look like their quote unquote ancestors' hair.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I already know why you don't. And like Paul Mooney said, you shake a tree, liable to have one of us pop out.
Yeah, you right. You dig that tree up, you really gonna see us.
Look, Paul Mooney used to have me down talking about that's why white folks don't be shaking that damn family tree because they know.
Yeah.
I was like, you
Well,
crazy.
that's one. That was one of the stories that I was telling Rainstorm to a friend of mine. I said it was a man. He was so upset with his wife, and because he thought his wife was cheating with a black man, and all along that it was the white man's great grandfather gene that was black, and that's how he had
Mm.
a black baby. His wife was not cheating on him. It's just that his great grandfather, was a black man.
Well, people forget a lot of folks were passing, and if they were found out, they would have gotten killed. So of course they weren't going to say anything.
It's a
I mean,
crazy.
even the Muslims used to say that back in the day, right? They sit there and said the same thing. Farrakhan and all them. Like I said when I was on that, it's you can't get your color from. I mean, I can't get my color from you. You two motherfuckers can't make this copper complexion or anything darker than yourself. But I can make you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, stop all the
Hmm.
fuckery, y'all, for real. You know, I never when I see two white people get together and a baby come out with an afro and some, you know, then I'll shut the fuck up. I'd be like the whole time it was my fault.
You
Put
know,
some plaits
Nola.
in his head, you know, put some bow reds under her. Then then we can talk. Throw some jelly
You said
beans on her
Oh
something.
my
feet.
goodness! I just saw that in the store, dog. Listen, man. I was in the store. Oh man, I seen, man. The child
Uh,
had red nappy hair. I
right.
mean, red nappy hair, and he was light skinned, right? And the mama was white, and the other boy was, but he was like Mariah Cameron white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
mean, it just no matter what they do, and I can sit here and tell you, even the Aboriginals that are in Australia, a lot of people don't talk about the similarity to them to us too.
Yeah.
I seen some people in America look just like them, you know. So
I can do you one better. I got some people in my family that look like them.
yeah, it's amazing. And a lot of people disagree with me, but I believe in the connect. I believe that these continents were connected. That's my personal belief. I believe that we were
Okay.
able to come on mules and horses and trade with these people. I believe that South America was connected to Africa at one time, but some people don't believe that. You know?
Chief Peanut. Everybody in the chat saying you kind of got an echo behind you, brother.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, all right, let me back out.
Okay, I mean, I hear you good. I can hear you and Sister Purple. Y'all sound clear to me, you know. But yeah, it's I mean, everybody. My grandma had 12 children. Everybody is high yellow. Two or three of my aunties got freckles. My grandma kind of had reddish hair. You know what I mean? My granddaddy was. They said he was really dark and had wavy hair. But my mama and my uncle Dennis is the only two that's dark.
If I
You
stay
see what
out
I'm
in the
saying?
sun enough, my hair would turn like a bright fire engine red type of look.
I got cousins and aunties like
Hmm.
that the same way, Sister Perp, same way. You know, my children are the color of their mother, and she's like a copper, how you say, like a brownish cocoa or something.
Hmm.
And out of four of my children, three of them are her complexion, and my youngest son, you know, got girl, boy, boy, girl. He's dark skinned like myself. I'm not really dark, but you know what I'm saying. I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, you know, that's you know, but I have yet to see anybody Chinese, any of that shit come out with somebody like, man, damn, I thought you was a nigga. I thought you was one of us. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. You know, some like
Hmm.
they said, most colors are more dominant. Like you can get the recessive from the dominant, but you can't get the
Hmm.
dominant from the recessive. You know, it's just not gonna happen like that.
Hmm.
That's what I meant. If I see two white people, they go, "Oh, it's a boy or a girl," and they all happy and got balloons and shit. And that motherfucker like one of us. I'll be like, "She been cheating." I mean, what else can I say to you? I mean, it's not going to happen because she can't make us. You know what I mean? And my youngest auntie, she's so yellow they thought she was white. You know what I mean? And she, it's just one of those things, man. Motherfuckers just don't use their brain sometimes, stuff like that. So I just, if you want to be stuck in, Mr. Rogers' neighborhood or whatever you want to call it, come and meet me at Sesame Street type nigga, cool. That's where your head at. I mean, I haven't seen it at all, So it's like, man, don't come at me like that. We'll get along without you on that dumb shit. Because until you prove it to me, I don't want to really hear it, at all. And they'll take up for each other real fast too, anyway, Now I've seen a couple of dark Mexicans, even when I was in the Marines, like I was telling my partner to invite me over his house, or he'll come to me and my ex-wife's house. He had like, most of them are really yellow or they Mexican color, a little lighter. He had two partners that was pretty dark, but they still was Mexican. They were just darker than them. So that's how I seen the shit, but it's nah. That's not gonna work. Especially back in the 80s and before that, everybody, well, I gotta give me a high yellow motherfucker, red bone, and whatever. Okay, cool. Had me thinking that same shit too. To where if you really like, you got some white in your family. Nah, we was making that color before you motherfuckers got here. But when you don't know no better, right? It's like, yeah, that nigga right,
Well, the problem is they keep giving so much credit to the white man.
Of course.
That the white man, in not understanding that we are the creators of all men.
Yep.
You know what? I had an old white man when I was at the gas station one time told me something and he made me bust out laughing. He said, "Do you really want to piss off a lot of these white folks?" He said, "Tell them that their ancestors trace all the way back to a black woman in Africa." And I got so tickled because he was right. We were all over this world at one point. We weren't just in Africa. We covered the whole landmass. At one point, there was nothing but copper-colored people on this planet. And then we
Or as
created
it
other
say in the
folks.
Bible. Yeah, and the same way it say in the Bible, it was the world was dark without void until God said, "Let there be light," and that goes into a whole bunch of other stuff. But I ain't gonna even try to tackle that right now. But yeah, how did you get her? That's what I want to know. Asking everybody that's Caucasian or whatever.
Oh, and you were
I
talking
mean,
about the Asian folks. They have darker
yeah,
skinned Asian folks there still, but because of the colorism over there, they hide them.
yep, I've heard that before too, Sister Purple. I've heard that many a times, many, 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 many times. We are everywhere. What also it goes into, where did you start at? Because you ask the average white person, they be like, "Oh, God put us all here one time." Like he just said, "Okay, over here we're gonna have these people. Over here we're gonna get the fuck on." No, no. I don't know. And even so, where was you at then? If I go along with what you just said, talking about God put so many people over here in North America, South America, Africa, Europe, where was y'all at?
But here's the
They
thing:
can't answer that.
if let's play devil's advocate like you were doing. If that's really the case, show me what landmass that you are original to.
Well, we're all God's people. That's the next thing that's gonna fall out they fucking trap. We're all God's people. He love us
Yeah, but
all.
yeah, but all God's people had a landmass. Where's yours? If we were all here at the same time,
They gonna say they was in Europe when y'all
that's
wasn't
not
even
true
there yet.
because even Europe was black. So now what?
We're all God's people. See, you're missing the point of See, that's gonna keep popping up.
No, you
You know what I'm
forgot my
saying?
favorite
Anything
one,
for y'all to.
Rainstorm.
I
You
get what
forgot
you're
my favorite
saying.
one.
You're
I
right.
don't see color. Don't forget that one.
And then God forbid you ask, right? What color was Jesus? What color was God? It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter because I
It
don't
doesn't
see
matter then.
color.
As long as we love one another and shit.
But if it doesn't matter, then why not paint him the color he was?
Leave that part out, okay? See what we're trying to say.
No,
That's
we
what they
can't leave
gonna
that
do.
part
They
out
do it.
because according to your book, I have to, in order for me to talk to God, I have to enter into the spirit of truth. The truth of the matter is, he don't look like that white man that you got up there, which was Leonardo da Vinci's lover.
Yup.
He didn't look like him.
But see, that chapter they skipped over or they blocked it out. Like you watch some FBI shit, how they block out shit, like on the blacklist. They gonna write a black line through that. Like, oh, don't worry about that part.
But yet, at the Vatican, the Mary and the Jesus is black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
mean,
how do we avoid that conversation?
guess what we gonna
Because
do?
some of
We
them
ain't gonna
love to
talk about
say
that.
they're Catholic folks, right? So if you're a good Catholic, then why your Jesus not black? Because he sure as hell black at the Vatican.
Exactly. Like they got the statue of Mary and the child that's pure black, and the Pope kiss her feet every goddamn morning he wakes up or whatever the hell he doing before he eat his Fruit
Mm-hmm.
Loops. I don't know. It's you lie so much. That's why they call it a little white lie. Oh, I didn't really lie. It's a little white lie. You still lying,
It goes
right?
back to
You
what my
lying
mother
right
used to
now.
teach me when I was little. When you tell one lie, you got to keep telling other lies to cover up the first lie you originally told.
Yep. But when we do it though, we locking your black ass up. You know, I got a remedy for you.
Yeah, you
Come on,
don't
we're gonna
get
give
to
you some
have a
new
bad
jewelry.
day
It's
where
all
you get to
silver.
go on a killing spree and kill everybody. No. Like Paul Mooney
I would
said,
like
you try to use a multiple personality defense, they're going to say, well, pick a personality because somebody going to jail.
right. What is it, nigga? Then you get to talking. You be like, well, I got multiple personalities and this, and that. He said, okay, one of you niggas better pick something because one of y'all going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Or like he said in Ace Ventura, I was saying the other day, and me and my brother used to trip off of it. He said, well, Kuncha Ocha said blah, 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 blah. He said, wait a minute. Did you just refer to me as white devil? He said, that's how they know you best, Ace. He said, leave that part out. You see?
Did any of you guys see the video that I post in my community section about the Mormons?
Mm,
You gotta go
yeah.
see the video. It's about the Mormons. It's in my community section. Please, for those who are in the chat, take a look at in my community section. Go see what the Mormons. They believe that black people, well, not black, I call it copper melanated people. They believe that we are cursed of white people. We are
Mm-hmm.
that we got cursed with the original world was white people, and they got cursed and turned into we aliens, which is us as black. You guys
Is
gotta
that
go
is
check
that
it out.
the is that
Yeah,
the
that's in
one
the
that's a
moment.
cartoon?
It's a cartoon. I
Yeah, I
never,
seen it. That's
I could not believe what I was seeing. I had to see the whole thing. I just could not believe it. I could
I
not
can
believe.
okay.
believe it since I
I
used
knew the
to.
Mormons was racist, but I didn't know it was that racist. God damn.
Oh hell yeah. They way beyond it. I mean, it's the same way the nerdy part of me, right? I grew up on comic books, draw, all that kind of shit. Tattoo, da 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 da, right? It's the same way in Marvel Comics. Like they coming out with the movie Eternals. And all if you notice when you watch Marvel or DC Comics, all the baddest heroes from Superman to Batman, whatever the fuck, right? They all got the best powers it is. All of them. The only thing is they gave us Black Panther and there's a couple of more. Oh, they got the
Shout out to
vibranium.
Copper Indian.
Salute.
Mabel Love, Marble Love.
Yeah, salute, salute. But yeah, I mean, even with the comic book characters, I got to be on top. I have to be above everything else. God forbid mention that cocksucker Tom Brady now. You know, you mean to tell me out of 32 fucking teams and all these athletic brothers, basketball, football, whatever, the baddest one, even on NBA jerseys, you got Jerry West. Jerry West can't touch Michael Jordan or Kobe, any of them. Even Jerry West himself said, don't put me as the logo. Fuck it, we gonna put you up there. I have to be on top. Don't mention Jesus and all this other stupid shit y'all put
Supremacy,
up.
supremacy.
Of
because
course, I
when
gotta be the best.
when all you ever done is rape and pillage and stole and destroyed every damn thing,
Yeah, you good at that shit. Really good.
then
I give
yeah,
you that. You number one.
you
Shit.
want to make it seem like that you did something other than just fuck up shit.
And still is. And still gonna keep it. The money train ain't gonna stop with these people. It's like I
Mm-mm.
got to put you in this area, and every time you look up, you gonna think I'm God. I'm the
Just
best
like
thing going since sliced bread. Go ahead, sister.
they hid the fact that there was black royals in Europe. They they've always gone through it and whitewashed history.
I could
Exactly.
talk to Rainstorm. Copper India said Rainstorm speaking that truth. I can literally, and don't y'all think I'm BSing. I can listen to Rainstorm talk all
And
day long. I just love his
and
wisdom. The brother got serious wisdom. That's why I love him on the panel. I be looking for him and everything. I just, he tells, he's just got that old time storytelling type of voice.
and vice versa, brother. And vice versa with sister Purple. I mean, everybody in the chat that got channels or be on somebody else's channel. I listen to
Aaron,
y'all
I
like
can always tell you, I definitely miss Sister Purple. Sister Purple have always brought her wisdom to this flow. One thing everybody used to ask me, so where's Sister Purple went? She didn't deserted us. I said she probably taking a break away. You know what I'm saying? But everybody miss Sister Purple.
yeah, yeah. It's just it's so diabolical. These people. And don't get me wrong, I had a lot of good white friends and stuff like that. And the last one I seen, I just left St. Louis. I've been knowing him since the sixth grade. We went to the Marines together. I was going through a little something in Nashville. He's like, man, you need to come on back home. He's my best man at my wedding. When we came out of boot camp, all that. And I start talking the way I'm talking, like we talking now about, man, you know what, all that shit you was saying, and I agree with you on back in the day when we was younger. That's all bullshit. It's like his whole attitude changed. It's like, what are you talking about? I was like, man, you know what? We been here the whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And we, it's like he just flipped. You know what I'm saying? So my partner Stacy, like, man, Mike has always been like that.
Brandon Rogers in the
Always.
house.
But
Yeah.
just like they sit out there, everybody thinks Santa Claus is a white man, and the person he was based off of, Saint Nicholas, was a black man. The
Well,
Mm.
well, let me tell y'all something that's gonna make y'all trip out. Y'all gotta understand that everything is a purpose. Everything that they
hmm
do, it's a purpose for everything. To strip away our knowledge of self,
hmm
you got to understand. I listened to Isaiah Thomas, and that was just sports. Isaiah Thomas said, "I didn't, we didn't come from no Africa. We always been here." Isaiah said that
hmm
on TNT, and
And the
I
next
seen
week they took
multiple.
his ass off.
They took him off TNT
hmm
for
Yeah.
telling that story,
hmm Just
and
like
a lot of them, sis. A lot of celebrities are starting to come out and say what the truth is.
hmm yeah, because people try to give Waka Flocka a hard time when he said that that he wasn't African American. I think is what he said, because he was
The
saying
little gay
that he
girl
was
said
from
it too,
here.
Sister Purple.
Hmm.
What's her name? That's So Raven. She said that
Yeah,
too.
Raven Simone. Yeah.
You know, but I didn't mean to cut you off. But go ahead, sis. I was just
No
agreeing
problem.
with you. That's all.
No problem. I saw something that was really profound on TikTok today, and it was talking about that what white people, well, what those in power love to do is to take your identity and commercialize it to the point where nobody remembers that it actually belonged to you.
Yeah.
And they gave different examples like the Chinook helicopter, the Grand Cherokee, and and she's right. They will purposely erase things, and people always talking about don't take things so seriously. It's a joke. Well, guess what Jim Crow was? It was a fucking joke initially. So don't tell me not to take jokes seriously when those jokes have been used to put to keep us in our place, as they like to say.
That's
Yeah.
right, Morgan Freeman, Rockefeller, Buzzy Bones, Raven Simone, all these people,
Hmm.
including Bow Wow. Even little Bow Wow talked about he was not African.
Hmm.
And I'm telling you that, imagine, think about what happened to Bow Wow. A lot of stuff happened out there. They know how to destroy you in the media. Once you start proclaiming yourself to be of the Aborigine, they're gonna try to destroy you in one way or the another. I'm telling you. And Margaret Freeman said we don't need no Black History Month. So we don't need
Yeah.
no Black History Month. Our history is every month.
And
Yeah.
he's
He
right.
told that Jewish man that.
Yeah, he
He
had me
told that
laughing
Jewish man that.
when he said Black History Month was stupid. He was like, "How dare you relegate my history to 1 month?"
Mm-hmm. You're right.
He asked him, do y'all have a month? Do Jewish people have a month? He asked them.
And
He said,
he said no. He said, well,
no.
why do I need one?
Why do I need one?
And then you're gonna give me the coldest and the shortest month in the year. You know what I'm saying? Even
Hmm.
Gay Pride got June. You know what I'm saying? The
Well,
longest month it is down there. Like what the hell?
well, you know what the excuse for that is, don't you?
Go ahead.
Black History Month was initially Black History Week by a black man in February. So that's why I did February. That's the bullshit that they
Uh,
say. But
I
had it
mean, it's
truly
same
been
with that
fun to
Kwanzaa
them,
bullshit.
they would have changed it to whatever the damn month they wanted to change it to.
Yup.
They want us.
I'm
They
give you
want us to.
everything.
They want to give us everything. It's crazy. But give us the scraps of everything. And I wanted to tell you, real rap. You got to realize everything when it comes down to melanated people, and we suffer because we kill ourselves, brother. We talk about the white man as much as we want, but we killing ourselves. We are our own destruction, brother. And
Yep.
that's what this live was all about. Is the
Hmm.
fact that we got brothers who I was building with turned on me.
It's unfortunate.
Well, see, I just want to say this real quick. I'm sorry, Sister Purple.
Hmm.
The brother you was talking about, what's his name? Real World or some shit. What is it?
World news.
Yeah. I used to listen to him. I mean, here and there, not nothing serious, but his whole platform is built off of talking about Nature Boy. We know the nigga crazy. I mean, that's why you got 500 subscribers in there. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I was like, I mean,
You
it's
telling
like,
the
okay,
truth.
man. Yeah. But you're not really talking about nothing but somebody else. That's all he's doing. You know what I mean? That's why I never really tripped off of him. I'm like, every time you go live, it's guess what Nature Boy did. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I can turn on Wendy Williams for
They
that.
sure.
I mean, turn on Wendy
Nature
Williams. She gonna talk about
Boy, no, no.
everybody too.
Nature Boy took a shit in the woods today.
Right.
That shit
Oh,
was
he don't.
that shit was crumbled up.
Man,
Lord,
that's why I was like, man.
Peanut Nola, you on the timeout for that imagery that you just gave me. You fired for that
No, it's the
shit.
truth.
Hey, I want y'all to subscribe to the American Hydras. Please, y'all get that out my mouth.
American Errors.
American Airness. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
already
Harris.
subscribed to her. Yeah, that
Cause
sister be going.
that
She
sister
goes
be
heavy.
pouring it on. When I tell you,
Weren't her
got a
feathers?
man, feathers
Yeah,
up, feathers up. I don't know if you
feathers up.
remember her, Sister Purple, when she was on our panel a long time ago, and she was so nervous. She wouldn't. We could. She got. I think she had a nervous breakdown with us, and then next thing you know, she got her confidence back. Man, look at her now.
Ain't camera shy at all.
Ain't camera shot at all.
Yeah, I listen to that sister, man. I
Oh,
check her
she been
out.
tearing it
And
up.
yeah, she do.
Yes, you do.
I was like, man, okay, she go live sometime, and you
And
know,
I'm
she
glad
be
I was one of the first channels that she decided to come on. Because I remember,
yeah.
I could go all the way back. Sister Purple, you don't even remember.
I remember.
Subscribe to her. She got a nice platform, very nice. I mean,
She's on
she be
TikTok
on
also.
point.
She's also on TikTok. And I tell you, man, them people following her. She got a lot of people following her, you know.
Yeah, Sister Ernest will push you out of the way and get in front of the camera now. Shoot, like, hold on, my turn. You know, so, I mean, and she pulling everything out them books and you know all that coolness. You know what I'm saying?
let,
It,
let
it's
me
a, it's
let me say one more thing. First lady. I first met First Lady on SL Davis channel. Shout out to First Lady. First Lady been supporting my channel for a very long time. And that's another person. Please subscribe to First Lady if you guys get a chance. Like I
okay.
said, been here ever since.
That's cool. Okay, salutes, First Lady. Well, yeah, she be on other platforms. I see her in the chats when I be on, you know, different platforms and stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a lot of us. I don't do TikTok and Facebook, so excuse me for that. You know, that's just not me. I just ain't. You know, I ain't tried it. My son been trying to get me on Facebook. Like, hey, Daddy, you need to. I was like, man, I don't want to be on that, man. You know, and then he do that where you can talk to each other and see each other face to face. And then, okay, I didn't know it was attached to Facebook, so I had people texting me from I didn't seen in 15, 20 years or something. Hey, what's up? It's me. Like, man, I'm not doing all that shit. You know, like, get me off
You
this
talk to
shit.
them people.
You had your old spooky running behind you, huh?
I mean, it's just not that I don't love them or they ain't cool. It's just I ain't really getting to all that right now. I barely text a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you
it's
ain't
just
on
one of those
me
things.
since Jesus Christ. You've been running around.
I only
Okay.
use I use Facebook for immediate family, just immediate family and old friends. That's what
Yeah, a
I
lot of
use.
people are like that.
Yeah, that's what old friends back in school and old friends that I knew around the old neighborhood. That's what Facebook is to me. But
I
because
look at
Facebook, if I try to put this information on Facebook, I always go into Facebook jail. They always put me in Facebook jail. Every time I talk about Aborigines, they put me in Facebook jail.
I really
yeah,
don't use my Facebook anymore because Facebook is full of shit.
yeah. I just, you know, it's bad enough they tracking me already. Now it's like we got you now. We got you over here too, nigga. You know, nah, do
Betty
that.
got
You
you over
know,
here too, nigga.
I mean, you know, I mean, honestly, you know, I don't get upset when my family or friends, you know, don't call me and nothing like that. I tell you what, let me go on there and start asking for money. The motherfuckers will block me every time. I bet you that. You see what I'm saying? Instead of what you doing? I'm broke. I need $200. Okay, I'm gonna delete this motherfucker. So you know,
Yeah, I'm not
it's
some
just
person either.
You
Don't
know,
forget to support the guy in the who's behind the scene, 504 Indigenous Warrior. He's always there for me. My brother always doing some of the things in the background that y'all don't be knowing about. But so,
salute,
please
cuz.
don't forget to subscribe to 504 Indigenous Warrior. He got a nice TikTok too. It's he has over 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. So shout him out, man. Shout that brother out.
Salute to 504, brother. Yeah, that brother cool. I mean, it's a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? But it goes back to the original thing of we really need our own. Now, Zoom, I do Zoom, like
We
Sister
got two
Bethany, she'll
people.
go
Y'all gotta
Zoom.
name these two people for me, y'all. I
Who is
think I
it?
see Chief Redman, and I see Dawn Alpha. It's hard for me to pronounce his name.
The wood
The
era.
the the what?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the what?
Uh,
Yeah. Shout out to this brother right here because he always support my channel. Another person that be on fire.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just gotta
yeah, yeah.
learn how to pronounce your name, brother. All due respect. I don't want to gobble it up because I'm from New Orleans. I got that heavy accent, and I be gobbling y'all names up. You heard me?
So
Yeah.
like the way you put it, gobbling your name, so I like that.
Yeah. Man, we been doing good. Oh, I came right before I came to your channel, Sister Janice, you know, she be on fire. She was doing her thing and she was showing the
Shout
little
out
young
to Sister
brother.
Janice.
Yeah, she was live, you know, right before I came over your channel. And she had the little brother. It popped up on my phone earlier, but I was on brother Truth Searcher channel earlier today. She's playing a little brother that's 21 that opened
Man,
up his
that
own
brother True
school.
Searcher is a bad boy. Go ahead.
Yeah, he a bad cat. That cat, he ain't bullshitting.
Coming
But
out of
yeah,
nowhere.
I
That brother coming
same
out of
way.
nowhere on fire. Got the gloves all ready. He ready to rock with you, bro. I love his channel,
Yeah,
man. I love his channel. I see a brother know how to give props. What's wrong? Look, Chief Real Rap. That's another brother on fire. That I gotta kind of contain him because I don't want him to kill people, you know. But that's my brother. Everybody know I love Chief Real Rap, you know.
oh yeah, real rap tight. He tight as hell.
Shout out to
But yeah,
shout out to Chief Sun Owl and also the Empress and all them. You know what I'm saying? The Matriarchs. That is a powerful team. I think they come on tonight, don't they?
they I know they heard. I mean, Empress Copper Fox, Empress Holbert, Empress not Empress, but Cherokee Tulu. We be hanging and banging over there with our partners, our people over in London. They do that every Sunday.
Okay, they
Oh,
used to do it on Sundays. I mean on Tuesdays too. On Tuesday nights.
What? Yeah. That's Empress Copper Fox and a couple other sisters. What's her name? Lyrica,
Yeah,
Novell,
Lyrica,
Nim.
Lyrica. Yeah.
Yeah, Chieftain Sun Owl. It's a lot of bad sisters and brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? They be dropping some gems. You know what I'm saying? They
mm-hmm.
just, you know,
Once again,
same way
shout
like
out to
Jack.
Aboriginal TV and shout out to A1. Shout out to
Yep,
A1 if he
yep.
out there. Shout out to A1.
Air Power. It's a lot of cats, man. We got some great people in our community, and they hammer on motherfuckers that be trying to talk that crazy shit about us. You know what I'm saying? They'll put your ass on the spot. You come with that black knowledge bullshit. You know, they will wash your ass and not
Shout
put you
out
in
to
the
Bonnie
dryer.
Locks and Brandon Rogers. For those who don't know, Brandon Rogers be supporting everybody content. Every time,
Hmm.
if I'm in the bushes, I see Brandon Rogers. I see Brandon Rogers and Brian's. Them brothers be everywhere. Shout out to them
Yeah.
brothers.
Robert too. Robert.
Ryder Man. Shout out to Ryder Man.
Yeah. Now it's one brother, I can't remember his last name. He called himself is Robert something. Him too. Uh, and of course Gretchen Helm. You know,
Yeah,
man, we got some bad
Gretchen
people.
Helm, EP. Don't forget EP in the house, and also don't Sherelle Cunningham. Shout out to Sherelle Cunningham. We got none
Salute.
the less in the house. Shout out to you. Also, shout out to Healing Inspiration. But a lot of you
That's a
guys,
cool brother.
yeah, that's a cool young man who always talking about nature. He does Dr. Savy, everything that Dr. Savy is his idol. So he does everything that he's trying to continue Dr. Savy's work. So shout out to if you guys want to subscribe to a channel that's different and unique, man, shout out to Healing Inspiration.
Healing owe me $5. But go ahead.
You silly.
Nah, Healing. Nah, Healing be on it though. He all about that. I mean, literally, his name speaks for itself. He's all about herbs and how to, go out and he about herbs and how to eat right. He a young Dr. Savy, basically. I put it like that.
Yes. He's only 23 years old, y'all. Only 23 years old. And he be starving the shit out of himself for a whole 2 weeks.
Yep.
I ain't never seen nothing but water. That's all he. I be like, what the hell? He be like he about to die on me. I be like, man. I be like, don't have me come up to the Michigan and force your ass to eat, man.
Hey, bring him some of that red beans and rice. He'll blow up. I can't say nothing. Me and him about the same size. Hell.
That's right.
We're
gonna close this thing out. We're gonna start with you, Rainstorm. Then we're gonna go with Sister Purple. But I want y'all to close it out. Remember, April the 1st is my birthday, so I'm gonna be trying to get all y'all on my panel on April the 1st.
Oh, definitely. And look, my birthday is April 8th. I'm 7 days behind.
Wow. So we'll celebrate it together. We ain't that far, right down the street. I gotta go follow you. No, you my fellow Aries.
Yes.
So I'll be 46 years old.
I'll be 44.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'll give both of y'all $2.50 a piece, and y'all both can be $5 Indians.
Wow.
How about that?
America Harris. Look.
You brought a tear to my eye.
Harris said her birthday is April the 7th. Wow. We got all these Aries running around. Look. Bolden said mine's on April the 4th. Well, look at the Aries.
This is Aries playing right here.
And see, that's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I was trying to tell you, brother. Chief Peanut. That's what I was trying to tell you. We was on, I think, Real Rap channel. Or it probably it was yours, but you was traveling, right? So it kept knocking you off. I was trying to say my second born son, his is April the 1st.
Wow.
And my stepfather passed on April the 1st of last year. Wow. So while I was sending him a happy birthday, the hospital called the house and said he passed because of COVID. But that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway.
Yeah, my mother died on April the 21st. So it's a joyful time and it's a sad time. But it is what it is, I mean, I'm blessed to even get to 46, if I can still get to 46. I ain't there yet, but if I get there, it's a blessing. But we're gonna go with you, Rainstorm. Go ahead, brother.
Now, I just want to say once again, thank you, brother, and thank you, Sister Purple. Thank you for letting me up on your channel, on your platform, as always. A lot of times, sometimes I'm not able to just jump up there because I'm moving around or doing something, but I'm listening, So when you don't see me jump up there, it's because I'm moving around or moving some shit or whatever. But all in all, though, man, y'all have safe travels, safe dreams, talk to our ancestors, Most High. And that's all I got to say, brother.
Well, yeah, Sister Purple, go ahead.
I'm right here. And I just want to say I really enjoyed being here again. I have missed y'all, you guys. And as always, thank you for having me on your platform.
Look, a Real Rap won't show up, Sister Purple. Look at Real Rap. Look at y'all. Real Rap that showed up in the last minute. Look at him.
He said he on his way.
He's trying to prolong this doggone thing. We're gonna do it.
How Real Rap will go in.
Real Rap gonna open up the computer on our ass in 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Hey, real rap.
Got his notebook.
I'm gonna get with your brother because we're gonna do a super panel. I'm gonna get all y'all. We gonna real rap. We gonna continue this thing because I gotta get up in the morning. But we're gonna continue this thing going, y'all. We're gonna all mash together. I love you guys. All glory goes to the Most High. Go ahead, Sister Purple. You gotta finish it off.
No problem. Um, like I was saying, thank you for having me. Love you guys. And I look forward to doing this again. And Smiles, please hit me up. And I always look forward to talking to you guys. So y'all have a good night and be careful.
All right, Halito to everyone. Oh, look at this. So, look the original Copper Empress. That's why I was trying to get out your way, sis. I thought you was going on tonight. I'm trying to get out your way, and here she come. Look. The original Copper Empress Holber decides to come on in late. Real rap, what y'all was doing? Y'all went somewhere. Y'all came in together. What's up with this? What's up with this? Shout out to original Copper Empress. Please subscribe to Real Rap, Chief Real Rap, Pony Locks in the house. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys.
They was at a different party, Peanut.
They was at a
Johnny's,
different
like
party.
I said, was going.
Yeah, they was at a different party. You heard me? I know it was.
I got to go back and watch this Johnny's though.
Well, they
so
said they're going on Wednesday. They said they're going on Wednesday. That'll be their day on Wednesday. But I want to tell you guys that I came on probably angry because of what another content creator done to me. But I want to tell you, ain't nothing like the Aborigine team. There's nothing like family. There's nothing like our Aborigine team. I gotta cut some of these people from the outside off, who do not vibe on our frequency. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my beautiful wife, if she's out there listening, for allowing me to be able to build with you guys. Shout out to my son who just got another my second son. My first son is graduating next year in college, but my second son, shout out to him because he just got a scholarship offer from the University of Iowa. Okay, so so shout out to them and shout out to my two other baby boys. Remember that this is an Aborigine content. The views of the opinions in the chat or the panel or may not be the views of Peanut Nola 504. Disclaimer, remember that, okay? Also, that everybody's always welcome to Peanut Nola 504. Always welcome here. Your voice will always be heard on this channel, okay? Because I am for the peoples. I am the people's champ, and that is what it is. So I'm the people's champ. I'm for the people, and I'm out of here.